A warm welcome to you, beautiful souls, and to my channel, Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo, and I am deeply thankful and deeply grateful to have you here today, beautiful souls. The card decks that I use are listed in the description box below, so let us begin our twin flame journey message concerning the joint journey between divine masculine and divine feminine, from the higher selves of the divine masculine and divine feminine to you, and from the angels to you and your guides and guardians. And yes. Okay, so the angels are saying to start off with this card deck. And I'm feeling a sense of peace and a deep sense of joy, blissful joy, tradition, harmony, snake, the year of the snake. I was almost seeing that as two snakes entwined. Oh, wow, wow. At the bottom of the deck, the white dove, peace, purity of spirit. And I spoke in the divine feminine message about peace and Archangel Hanyo being here. Archangel Hanyo, I feel like she is the archangel, the first and foremost archangel in this current energy for this twin flame journey. She is with both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and she is helping to instill a sense of peace into both the divine masculine and divine feminine, and also connecting you with that heart space energy, the moon card energy, connecting you with your intuition and the divine feminine power. I feel like the divine masculine and the divine feminine are both operating very heavily in divine feminine energy at this time. Deep sense of honoring self, and with purity of spirit, I see that. Okay, so the white color, white and gold are your colors. I also feel like black could be the color of this twin flame journey at this time too, because black represents space, and it also represents protection and confidence and walking past the thresholds of fear. And when you turn around and you face your fears, guess what? You have peace and a deep connection to your spirit. Purity of spirit means authenticity, your truth, the innocence that you truly are, who you are truly meant to be, and that deep connection. And these two doves, I'm almost seeing this as you and your divine masculine kissing, okay, because they are touching beak to beak. That is very powerful. We see whale and doves represent a sense of peace and God's energy being present with you. We see with the whale here, tradition, family. This could also mean singing your song, expressing yourself. I feel like that both the divine masculine and divine feminine are hearing messages through music at this time. Music is very important. We had the energy of 18 there. 18 could be significant, 26 could be significant, 20 could be significant, 21 could be significant. This is the energy of 8, the energy of the harvest of abundance being in alignment. Okay, so I feel like the divine masculine and divine feminine energies within both are in alignment, and things are getting ready to harvest. There is a deep sense of peace in this journey, and an honoring of self, tradition, family. This means that, you wish to create traditions with each other. You wish to express your traditions that you have with each other, whether these are traditions that you've created individually, your way of life, you wish to express that together, or, any core values, familial values that you carry over that you resonate with. Any of your cultural attitudes or habits that you resonate with, you wish to express this with your divine partner, with your divine feminine and divine masculine. You wish to share this together. You also wish to create new traditions in family. This means too with family, soul tribe. Does not just mean blood relation connections. For those out there that definitely don't feel a connection to their blood relatives, real family is all about resonating and connecting with those around you, a deep connection and a sense of peace, a sense of belonging. There's a sense with both the divine masculine and divine feminine that, you recognize in this current energy that you belong, and you can feel this peace wash all over you. This peace extends, it's the prominent energy. Archangel Hanyo Archangel Haniel's energy is the most influential of anything that will be present here. And she's touching the whale. It's almost as though you're touching the divine. You're touching that core essence within you. And you wish to sing out your soul. You wish to express yourself with your person. Soul tribe with the family coming together, being friends, being lovers, creating children if you wish to create children. If you don't wish to create children, perhaps an animal family, or once again, you know, your soul tribe, your friends, family, or just being together, connecting with nature spirits, connecting with animals, being vulnerable together, being expressive. Snake, the year of the snake. So I'm really seeing that as the year of the snake, the energy of 20, which is a 2 and a 0, and zeros always amplify the energies of the numbers preceding them. So this very strong essence of alignment with both parts. That's what I'm hearing with that 2 energy. The alignment of both parts. Balance. Yes, balance energy. Balance of the duality energy. Beauty. Snakes can represent beauty in the Chinese zodiac. I am actually a snake in the Chinese zodiac, and this is the year of the snake, growth, renewal, shedding all the old, but it doesn't appear to me like she's shedding skin, so I'm not going to interpret this card that way. As always, you have your own way of interpreting this, and you can layer that on top of my interpretation, or you can discard my interpretation, which is cool. That's okay too. As always, you know, take what resonates, and you have your own unique way of interpreting this, but I'm not seeing the snake here as shedding skins. I'm seeing this as, you know, this snake appears to be glowing. So I feel Archangel Jophiel is here. I'm really hearing Archangel Jophiel, the beauty angel. There's a sense of, okay, Archangel Jophiel is very strong here as well, but I still feel Archangel Haniel a little bit more. But Archangel Jophiel is here, and Archangel Jophiel is saying, look how much you've grown, growth, renewal. You know, look how beautiful you've become. Your connection is beautiful. If you are here, you've really done this in such a way that, wow, you are literally glowing. The way that you feel about each other is glowing, and that's beautiful, because in the divine masculine message, I said that the divine masculine, their thoughts are of the divine feminine. They're letting go. They feel the peace. We saw the doves there. They're releasing that. And the divine feminine message, you're letting go and releasing, and it's time to get excited with exhilaration, because the year of the snake. The year of the snake, you've grown a lot so far this year. And also there's a sense of being restored, being renewed with renewal energy too. It's like that judgment card energy in the tarot. We saw that with the divine masculines. We had that come out like a breath of fresh air, being reborn, being renewed. Grace, elegance, luxurious things, being surrounded by beauty. That's why I saw Jophiel here, and the snake can represent all of those things. We see the buffalo, abundance and wealth. Yes, in the year of the snake, the other half here, we still have the rest of July, August, September, October, November, and December. That's a whole other half a year, beautiful souls. Anything is possible, and she's gently holding on to the face of the buffalo. So I feel like she's got this sense of being firm, knowing her power, knowing her life. She's looking directly ahead, almost like she's looking directly at the camera, looking directly forward. And when you look directly forward, you are focused on the present. Was that actually a yogic belief? I believe I read that in a yoga book. If you look up, you're thinking of the future. If you look down, you're thinking your thoughts are more focused on the past. If you're looking forward, you're focused in the present. You're grounded. You're anchored. This divine feminine energy is being anchored. I'm hearing fields of gold. I believe that's a Sting song. I'm hearing the Celtic woman version. Abundance and wealth. Yes. Coming into this frequency where you're aligning with abundant things, wealth, success you deserve. Get excited. Golden energy, a golden opportunity. Golden opportunities are coming to both the divine masculine and divine feminine. And in this connection, it's like this divine opportunity to meet each other if you have not actually physically met them in this lifetime, or to reunite, to re-meet. Either way, I feel reunion energy. I'm seeing August energy. I'm also seeing September energy. The radiant sun, the energy of 3, again, connecting. And the energy too, I believe, of like a celebration incoming. She's embracing this journey, embracing and knowing she deserves, but there's a sense of peace here, a sense of peace that yes, I can do this, I can continue to move forward, I know my divine masculine is coming forward, I know my divine feminine, I know I'm going to approach her. Very beautiful energy, the energy of like you deserve as well. Okay, so with wealth there, I see Archangel Ariel here as well. I'm almost seeing that like Archangel Ariel, like she's saying, you know, I bring forward the buffalo to remind you that, you know, all good things are coming your way into this journey. You are entering into a timeline of wealth and abundance, and a timeline where, you know, you feel renewed, you're glowing, singing the song in peace. And, you know, I would hear that so often on Twin Flame channels, 11:17 on the timer. So that doorway to intuition is opening, the doorway to your dreams. And 17 means you're headed in the right direction, you're doing the right things. You're in alignment with heaven on earth. And that was the blessings message. Go check that out. Metatron was there. I feel Metatron here as well. Okay, so, and we see that with the flamingo energy. I'm going to take that at the bottom of the deck. Balance, harmony, that vibrant, very in the pink. Okay, so I feel like good health is upon the both of you. The sun is rising. You're rising into this timeline. I said that about balance and harmony. The energy of 4, the master builder, because why? Because you've built this. Okay, now I feel like both people here are starseeds, so that's why I'm pulling out some of my galactic cards here. Star child. You are both star children. That's what I really feel. You are both from the cosmos. Now, you may not resonate with that. You may resonate with just being human, and you're going to become superhuman as Gaia ascends into the 5D. Or you could resonate with being fairykin, which is a different type of being aside from human, which is native to the earth realm, such as fairies, gnomes, elves, dwarves, etc. But I feel the both of you are star children, or at least one of you is a star child. But this means too that you are in alignment. You are focused on your North Star, the star card energy. And you are being guided by, I feel Commander Ashtar here again, the Palladian leader who on his spaceship calls upon souls to travel with him to other realms and dimensions during sleep states, to go on sacred special missions to help the universe, a sense of adventure. I feel Commander Ashtar here. I feel Palladians here. Someone here could be Palladian. Someone here could be Syrian. Someone here could be Andromedan. Someone here could be Orion. Time travel. Okay? Knowing that you are... so yeah, I hear Archangel Metatron is here, because Archangel Metatron can slow down or speed up time accordingly. And I just said that about creating heaven on earth. Archangel Metatron is also the Archangel of sacred geometry as well. So Archangel Metatron is here to remind you that signs and symbols and synchronicities are all around you on this twin flame journey. But you have had past lives together, but you are making your way to each other with time travel. I feel like your hearts are being connected. You are also traveling, your 5D self is traveling through the cosmos, where time, you know, once you ascend to the 5D and beyond, time is no longer relevant. This is reminding you too with time travel that as we travel through 3D time here on Gaia, that you can call upon Archangel Metatron to slow down or speed up time appropriately, and also to change your perception of time. But that time is truly, does not, it matters to an extent, and yes, you should honor your time, okay? But at the same time, don't allow time to dictate your reality. I'm seeing this also saying that, you know, no matter what age you are, okay, age is also a 3D construct. Age is actually the level of decay that the body goes through. If you don't do things that decay the body, then your body will not decay once you have reached a certain level of maturity. So we're actually meaning that we're supposed to retain our youth. What I like to say is, for instance, on my journey, I instead of saying I'm 35 years old, I say I'm 35 years young, or what I prefer to say is that I have lived 35 years here on Gaia, or I have 35 Gaian years lived. And that way it doesn't translate to what I'm biologically, the biological youth or decay that I'm going through. Because that's all it is, just the amount of years that I've lived on this planet, the amount of human years that I've lived on this planet, the solar calendar. So yeah, you're going beyond space and time, and if you have any worries about how many years have passed, how much time has passed on this journey, I feel like you're releasing, handing that over. But there's a sense of magic here too with this time travel, almost like you're quantum leaping, quantum shifting, portal. Yeah, and we see every astrological sign there. So there's this divine connection with the cosmos, the universe. We saw that come out in the divine masculine message, being connected with the universe, universal energies, that world card energy. Things are opening up. You're entering a higher timeline. Yes. And you can look forward, just as the star child there, to great things. There's a sense of purity there too. Thank you, angels, for repeating that message. Wholesomeness. Yeah, 5 of Cups, okay? So, you may have felt before, like, again, I'm seeing that, as like a loss of time, and you may have felt sad about that. But there's the 2 cups in the background, but that's exactly what that's reminding you of, that you are meant to be together, that you are united in purpose. Again, the spaceship. I said it. I want to say Archangel. Commander Ashtar. I feel like he's taken both of you on missions. And that's the whole purpose of, Commander Ashtar is here to remind you that you are both leaders and that your mission here on Gaia is important. However big or small that mission is, it's still an important mission. Why? Because you're here to save humanity. By showing humanity how to save themselves, because really no one can save you. We can only just show people the way. And that's exactly what you're doing by standing in your power and expressing yourself exactly as you desire, but with a sense of discipline and balance. And I also see with all the astrological signs there, that speaks to me of having learned all the lessons that you need to learn. So that's why the Stargate is opening. I'm seeing that as a Stargate. King of Discs. This is the King of Pentacles. So the angels are saying, if you feel like you need to cry or sense of sadness, I'm also seeing this go upside down, because I saw that in the Divine Feminine. I don't usually do reversals, but the sadness card from the Prism Oracle, which is a color card deck, from the Prism Oracle, which can almost sound like I said prison. Yeah, you're being freed from your prison, which is largely constructed within the mind. You're being freed from the mental and emotional prisons, okay? But turning that frown upside down, because you can feel the spirit of this incoming. It's a shooting star. It's like it's incoming, a wish fulfilled. Your manifestation be fulfilled again with that luxuriant energy, with the King of Discs, knowing that you are worthy in this journey. And the ox type energy, it's almost like the energy of Taurus, because the King of Discs is the King of Pentacles. Again, Archangel Ariel here, assuring you that, you are successful, you are abundant. This is a rich, wealthy timeline, however whatever type of wealth you see. Again, that energy of you've done it. Again, because pentacles are physical energies. This is physical energy. This is the energy of you both being physically reunited and together. And with that ox energy, it's like slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady energy. Taurus is slow and steady. This is all slow and steady, being grounded to and coming anchored in. 8 of Swords, and I just said that about fear being all in the mind. Thank you, angels. You're being released from that. And, Archangel Michael is here, setting you free from that, because Archangel Michael governs the Swords cards. Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth is cutting you free from from anything that has bound you. A lot of release within the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the twin flame connection journey, and that makes sense. And that's why you feel a sense of peace. The angels are saying you've done it. You know, you're being brave, you're freeing yourself from all these bonds, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, you know, where you feel bound, where you feel you cannot see. I feel like you're releasing yourself from addictions. We see here too, I'm going to take this card, the Seven of Wands. This individual here, you are a warrior. You're a warrior of the rainbow, beautiful soul. You're empowered. You're standing up for this journey and this energy. Again, with the spaceship energy. This is Commander Ashtar saying, you know, you're the leader. You lead the way. Both the divine masculine and divine feminine are both leaders, and that's why they're guided back to each other. You have your own staff, your own wand, and you have 6 other wands supporting you. I feel like this represents 6 other very important guides or angels that are standing firm with you. I feel like Commander Ashtar is definitely one of them. But you remain firm and connected in this journey and resilient, because you know that this journey is worth it, and you know that you deserve to be together, and you deserve to feel like a success. And you know, with the 2 cups in the background again, that's because that's what you're meant to have. You know, all the other cups spilled. Maybe that wasn't meant to be there. When things break, sometimes it's because better things are coming, but that's because the 2 of you were being built up so that you are sparkling water. Sparkling. You see it bubbling and sparkling. You both have become, you both were diamonds in the rough, and now you're diamonds. I'm hearing the Kylie Minogue song, Diamonds. All right, so that is the energy that I have for you, beautiful souls. Know that this journey too, with that 7 of Wands energy, is protected, and you are looked out for, because that light is it's like the light is beaming down on her, a level of protection. She faces confidently forward, and that's the energy. Okay, so thank you for being here. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. Thank you for everything. I'm so deeply grateful. Click the notification bell for future updates. Everything helps the algorithm. I love you. The angels love you. We all cherish you. And until next time, beautiful souls, bless.